had to include acknowledgement of what he'd done. If that didn't happen, I was done. Mom didn't take it well. She accused me of being dramatic, selfish, and a host of other things I've heard 100 times before. But I didn't back down. Word of my ultimatum spread quickly. Some family members were shocked. Others quietly reached out to say they understood. A few even shared their own stories of Justin's behavior over the years. One cousin told me about a time Justin had sabotaged a project they were working on together and never apologized. An uncle mentioned how Justin had borrowed money from him and never paid it back. It seemed like once the floodgates opened, everyone had something to say. Justin, of course, tried to spin it. He called me one evening, claiming he wanted to fix things, but it quickly became clear it was just another manipulation attempt. His apology was filled with backhanded comments like, "I'm sorry if you felt hurt, and I guess I didn't realize you were so sensitive." I ended the call before he could finish. If anything, that fake olive branch just made things worse. Mom wasn't done either. She called me one last time with an ultimatum of her own. Either you let this go, or you're going to tear this family apart. I responded with my own, no real apology, no relationship. She didn't take that well, but I think it finally sank in that I wasn't going to cave this time. The fallout was messy. Justin had another meltdown, this time blaming Mom for not fixing the situation. Mom was visibly exhausted, caught between defending Justin and dealing with the growing tension in the family. Meanwhile, I felt a strange sense of relief. For the first time, I wasn't the one bending over backward to make things right. Update 3. After my ultimatum, Justin kicked his manipulation into high gear. He started calling and texting extended family members, painting himself as the victim. I heard from one of my cousins that Justin was telling people I had completely lost it and was out to ruin the family. His version of events conveniently skipped over the years of his bad behavior and focused solely on how harsh I'd been lately. Apparently, I was being unreasonable and trying to turn everyone against him. Then came the social media posts. Justin wasn't outright naming me, but anyone who knew us could connect the dots. He'd post vague things like, "Crazy how some people will twist the truth to make themselves look better," and family is supposed to be about love, not grudges. His friends, most of whom didn't know the full story, flooded the comments with sympathy, calling him so strong and telling him to stay positive. It was irritating, but I ignored it. Engaging would only add fuel to the fire, and that's exactly what he wanted. Things hit a boiling point in the family group chat. Justin posted a snarky comment clearly aimed at me, something about how some people can't let go of the past and how holding grudges ruins families. A few relatives chimed in with neutral comments, but I stayed silent. That's when Dad stepped in. He wrote a straightforward message calling out Justin for stirring up drama. He reminded everyone of the dinner where Justin had been forced to apologize and said it was time to stop pretending there wasn't a real issue here. The chat exploded. Justin immediately accused Dad of playing favorites, claiming he'd always felt less loved compared to me. It was a wild accusation, considering how much Mom has coddled him his whole life. But Justin played it up, saying he'd never stood a chance in our family. A couple of relatives backed him up, saying Dad was being too harsh, while others stayed silent or sent private messages to me expressing their support. The group chat stayed tense for days, with people arguing back and forth until it finally died down. Meanwhile, Mom wasn't helping. She messaged me privately, doubling down on her claim that I was dividing the family. According to her, I was forcing people to pick sides and putting her in an impossible position. She couldn't see, or wouldn't see, that Justin's actions were the root of the problem, not mine. When I pointed this out, she got defensive and accused me and Dad of ganging up on Justin. It felt like a